So if you've really come this far, then we've accomplished quite a bit. We've learned 14 songs, different styles, and from some different countries. We've learned a lot of chords. With the bar chords, remember, that's 66. And all these chords like C and A and D can be experimented with and moved up the neck to make some sounds, unique sounds of your own. So we've really learned almost over 100 chords. You've learned how to read the chord diagrams, so you can learn almost any chord now if you come across it in a song book or on the internet or on tablature and you don't know that chord. You can read tablature, so you can read specific notes, and that style of writing guitar is everywhere on the internet and in song books. You can pick up song books and look at a song and see measures and bars. Maybe there's written music inside there in the traditional way, but there are measures, and above those measures it'll have a chord name like C or A7, and you play it for however many beats or measures it calls for. So you can read song charts out of books or on the internet. You could do so much. You can play the pentatonic scale with certain songs that are in that key, like our How Can I Keep From Singing was G, and the G pentatonic works really good with that, or E minor, John Barleycorn, or you come across a song that's an A minor, you know now, you could say, oh, A is on the 5th fret of the E string, I could play my pentatonic starting on the 5th fret. So you can play some notes with chords, not just play chords. You can pick and strum in a lot of different styles. And you also can sing with the songs and make the whole arrangement. You play a couple instrumentals where you had to learn each note and how to place it. So all in all, you've really learned a lot, and I congratulate you if you've really been diligent and you've stayed with this. Always go back and play with me on the songs and listen to the ideas. Maybe I didn't get it across to you the first time. Just give it a listen and make sure you share this music. Play for people. Keep getting the idea of the music belongs in front of people and to be shared. But it also belongs to you. And play for yourself. Sometimes if you're feeling good, play. If you're feeling not so good, play too. But keep playing. That's my big message in this lesson to you. Just keep playing. You might put it down for a few days or something, but come back to it. Touch the guitar. Play some chords. Play one song, because sometimes one song just leads to another. You also have these 14 songs that you can go play somewhere. These songs are public domain, so they belong to everybody. So you can play them, record them as you like. You can really do a lot with this music. Make sure you practice too. Go and do a few technical things once in a while. But just make sure you play. Now, I once said in one of these lessons, if it sounds good, it is good. And what I mean by that is that if you get an idea and you want to put some chords together and say, well, gee, I never tried C with A. Oh, maybe that sounds good, and maybe I'll pick in that one style that goes like this. And you start experimenting, and then you say, maybe I could write a little song. Da 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 da. And then you put some words. Da 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 da. We'll have some words there, and soon you'll start to be able to write your own music, which would be really great. And I really encourage you to write at least one song, and maybe you'll find the first song you ever write, you say, oh, it's not so great. But it doesn't matter. It's just the first one. If you like the idea, just continue. Now, if you come across some guitar players that you think play really well, say, hey, could you play along with this and play one of our songs? Just play the song. And they might say, oh, what key is that in? And so if you don't know the name of the key, just take the first chord and say, oh, I think it's in G, or I think it's in A. But let them listen. If they're really good, they'll find a way how to play with you. Okay? And then maybe you want someone to sing along with you, and they sing with you on the chorus. So what you'll be doing is making little arrangements. Now, if you know someone that plays a flute or the saxophone or piano, just put the chord chart in front of them and say, hey, can you play along with this? And if they can't do that, say, well, just listen and try to make something together. Remember, music is to be shared. But remember, my main message to you is to keep playing. You've learned so much. I want you to keep playing. And if you feel you want to learn something specific, like you say, I really like that classical guitar, or I want to play more blues, or I'd like to play some hard rock and get an electric guitar and play just a different sound, metal or speed rock or something that you really want to do. Now, find a teacher or find someone that plays that style and say, hey, show me something. Okay? So remember, keep playing, and I congratulate you on getting all the way through.